Hello and welcome to this week's Maggie Moment. Today I want to chat about twins going to school and twins at school following a question from a concerned parent who has two beautiful children who were born on the same day. And when they went to school, they were put into different classes without any choice from the mum. And she was a little bit concerned as to why did they make that choice and why wasn't there any consultation? So it is a question that people have often asked, and we often assume things, don't we, that they will be better off by themselves, have their own identity, they're always together at home. But sometimes we need to dig a little deeper than that, because we know that quite often with twins, they quite often are different temperaments. And I have known twins who've started and transitioned into school, and the rooster has definitely made it easier for that little twin, the lamb, to transition into school and has actually been their guardian and their protector until they've developed their own sense of confidence. So later on, that particular twin were really quite happy to go charging off into different classrooms, but I wouldn't have been a good thing if to just automatically separate them on their transition. So there's another thing too. If siblings spend a lot of time together, we know that, and they can be pretty revolting at home at times, because that's exactly, remember, healthy and normal, because they're fighting for limited resources from their mum and dad or whoever their parents are. When they get into public environments, things can be quite different. They often don't necessarily behave in that way. They just behave as individuals in social contexts, and sometimes having someone familiar around can be a positive, not always a negative. So my challenge to you is, why is it a consideration that we need to look at keeping them together or separating them? It can't be a one-off decision. We need to have a conversation with the children. We need a conversation with the parents. Then we need a conversation with who the educator are, talking about possible advantages and disadvantages of keeping twins together. If you've got happy twins are fine together. Why would you separate them to inflict that sort of distress that's unnecessary? So once again, it's not just a quick up, they're always better separated. No, they're not necessarily. And I think that's the conversation that this mum was concerned about, that she hadn't actually been given a choice. So again, anytime that we've got children who are wanting to go off into our school environments, we want them to transition well, and we want them to have somebody who's happy to see them. So if you have children who have friends, and really having a twin, you've got an automatic ally, even if you fight like mad at home. And I think that's an important thing, is more about, are they having their own friends? Are they just playing together? Are they not mixing socially? What are the sorts of concerns that might be something that an educator might bring to you that you might consider when you make the joint decision about what is best for twins in our schools? I hope that's given you some food for thought. And if that's interesting for you, if you are a twin parent who've got some other things you'd love to contribute, feel free to post, share, and that's all for me today.